Hello friends, myself Dr. Nidhi Darbari on My Education Treasure. In my previous video, I had explained about the meaning, importance, need and characteristics of teaching devices. Today, I am going to explain about the classification of teaching devices. Meaning of teaching devices. We all know that teaching is a skilled profession. To be a good teacher means to be able to use the communication skills effectively. A skilled teacher, while teaching, tries to use various types of skills to make his teaching effective. In making communication effective, a teacher uses various types of teaching aids, methods of teaching, the art of using teaching aids, and the art of using an appropriate teaching skill tactfully is known as teaching device. The term device is often differently understood in teaching and learning. Some believe that device is a technique of teaching, but others believe that device is a method of teaching. In real sense, teaching device constitutes a certain external form or mode which the instructions may from time to time assume. It is a plan, a scheme, or a trick invented for special purpose of effective teaching. A good teaching is causing, facilitating, and promoting learning. In order to achieve the purpose, the teacher, like other craftsmen, has to use certain tricks commonly styled as devices of teaching. These devices are the external modes or forms which facilitates teaching. Teaching devices a teacher uses for making his teaching useful are audio-visual, artificial, natural, evaluative, fixing devices. All these devices make the learner to learn the content interesting and worthwhile. Classification of teaching devices. A teacher during his teaching adopts different means to explain his content knowledge. In doing so, he uses different types of teaching devices. The use of different types of teaching devices are imperative for a teacher because of the reason that a teacher has to teach heterogeneous group of students and different subjects at different age groups, categorizing different types of teaching devices. John Mandler points out the types of teaching devices which can be described diagrammatically in two groups, Group A and Group B. In Group A, there are devices of limited application. Group B consists of devices of general application. In Group A, devices of limited application, there comes mechanical devices, which is further divided in verbal devices and visual aids. In Group B, devices of general application is divided into mechanical, where arrangement of curriculum, oral aids, topic work, free activity, project work, center of interest, single subject, several subjects, and subject of types according to time allotted. First classification, devices of limited application, Group A. This category includes both tricks of verbal presentation suited only to particular facts, the mechanical devices which illustrate single facts or the process. The mechanical devices include much specialized apparatus. Every fact offers its own opportunity for bright imagery and forceful expression. Counting sticks for teaching elementary number combinations and words and letter cards may be used for teaching reading. Devices of general application, Group B. In this category, devices such as cinema, strips, projectors, epidioscope, linguaphone, etc. may be used in the teaching of subjects. Devices of general application also includes devices of curriculum presentation such as projects. Devices of general application can be used by a teacher to enhance the level of knowledge of the students in the form of assigning project work on a particular topic of a subject. In project work, the project is made the dominant factor and the curriculum is rearranged to meet the needs of the topic selected. The single subject project deals with one subject only and has no effect or little on the rest of the work of the school. In the several subject project, many subjects and activities are undertaken. Half or more of a working day is devoted to several subject project and the rest to usual class work. In the whole time project, all normal work is suspended and the class works on projects only. If you found the video to be informative and interesting, please give a like to the video to motivate me, share it with others and subscribe it so that whenever I upload the video, you will get a notification. Second, classification. In addition to the above classification of teaching devices, another categorization of devices is artificial and natural. The artificial devices may be such as oral communication through narration, exposition, explanation, etc. Learning takes place through indirect experience. The natural devices are those where learning is a byproduct of direct experience, example, school, excursion, etc. If you found the video to be informative and interesting, please give a like to the video to motivate me, share it with others and subscribe it so that whenever I upload the video, you will get a notification. Second, classification. In addition to the above classification of teaching devices, another categorization of teaching devices advocates that there are only two types of teaching devices, the artificial and natural. The artificial devices may be such as oral communication through narration, exposition, explanation, etc. Learning takes place through indirect experience. The natural devices are those where learning is a byproduct of direct experience, example, school, excursion, etc. Third, classification. Teaching devices may be classified under two heads: formal teaching devices and informal teaching devices. Formal devices are those which involve special technique in their handling in certain typical activities. By the use of these devices, teaching is conditioned and learning takes place by way of indirect experience. These are more effective in language teaching. These are conversation, discussion, recitation, questioning, etc. Audio-visual aids used for special purpose during the process of teaching also fall in this category. Informal teaching. In the second category are those devices by which learning takes place in an incidental way and knowledge comes as a byproduct of direct experience, example, picnics, excursion, tours, etc. Fourth, classification. There is one more classification of teaching devices which looks more sound and educative: teaching devices and fixing devices. Teaching devices are those which a teacher is expected to use while conducting the formal lesson for the first time. Oral communication devices, use of printing information and various sensory aid are the examples of this type. Fixing devices are made use of by the teacher after he has finished his first round of teaching and now he wants to fix the content firmly in the minds of his pupils. Drill, review and repetitive practice are fixing devices. Thank you very much for patiently watching the video and don't forget to subscribe.